All right, cool. We are now live. That took a second. That took way more seconds. Let me turn my soldering pencil on. That thing, the last time I turned it on, it started arcing and sparking. All right, so stream is going. Let's go. And actually, I kind of like that, having that ring light kind of off to the side as extra lighting. So we bring that back. That was, I don't like it in my face, but I like having it like aimed at my work. That was nice. So I'm gonna put that back. Put that kind of off over here maybe. Yeah, that's a little better. Maybe not that blue though. Yeah, right before the blue. Cool. You guys can see on TikTok pretty good. Good deal. All right, let's get started building this joker. This is a safety valve, and it's going to be using one of these tubes. Actually, let me leave that box together, and that way it just holds the rubber band. So we're going to be putting a tube together. Let's go. Distortion. So this is a EC88 or 12AX7, and it goes up here at the top with an LED behind it for color and effects. So let's set this over here, and I always start with the resistors first, and in this case I see 1K, so I might as well start with the 1Ks. I've been wanting to get this module done. I just had to get other stuff done first. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, I hope everybody's doing good. I know I'm doing pretty good. I've been tired, but I'm doing good, you know, as one does. I've been building, well, I've actually been designing another module, and then at the same time I'm working on building the Studio 2.0, I guess, because the Studio I'm using now is just not really friendly toward synthesis. Like if I want to play on it, it's really actually it's hard to play and set up and get going because there's so much stuff just scattered and there's no dedicated spot. So I've decided to redesign my little area so that there's more space. Let's see, what is next on here? We need 470K. Do I even have 470s? I don't think I've got 470, but we're gonna look. And there's some drawers out for delivery right now to solve this big problem of flipping through resistors like a Rolodex. I'll be so glad to have that in and done, because I'm tired of digging through like 50 Ziploc bags to get one Ziploc bag out to get one resistor out, only to realize I need that bag again. Oh, it's a nightmare. So last week I caved and finally bought a parts bin to replace this big mess here. I saw 1 meg. I know I did. Did I see a 1 meg on here? I could have sworn I saw 1 meg on here. Yeah, there is a 1 meg. Cool. I'm gonna throw that out right there while I'm just sitting. This is what I mean. Like digging through and trying to find the right values will be so much better because they're all going to be in drawers soon. Hey, there's a 470K. I saw that. I could see it through the back, through the stack. I mean, heck yeah. Put this up here. That's a 470K. I don't know how many of those there are. I think I saw just that one 470K up here, but I'm gonna, of course, give it a look anyway. Dun, 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 dun. That was the only 470K. Old mega. Alright, so let's get out the 1 mega ohm. I might have told somebody that they made a 10 mega ohm resistor. They're like, what? That's really high. I'm like, probably make bigger than that, really, because I've seen a 0 ohm. A 0 ohm resistor is not 0 ohms. It's just enough resistance to not be 0, but not enough to be 1, and it's not over a half an ohm, so it's got to be 0 because logic, right? Anyway, so there's all sorts of fun there. These, come on, leads, stand up for me. You don't want to lay all the way down. Let's see, we just need 470 ohm, which if I would have thought about it, I probably could have pulled that one out while I was passing it. But I'm pretty sure that one was like, don't ask me how I remember where, but somewhere I have this feeling in this range here. It feels close. Marco, it would help if you could holler back, Polo, but you know, I get resistors don't really have a lot to say. Just passive components. Let's see. I'm not finding a 470 is where I thought it was. Maybe it was deeper. You gotta dig deeper. I will be in I almost would stop the stream mid-build if that drawer gets here just to organize this mess. Almost. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that for the sake of you guys, but there's a 470 ohm. Found you. I mean, with my attention span, it's highly likely that I could just as easily, yeah, forget what I'm building and stop and organize an entire array of resistors. That's possible. Does it really only need the 147? See, this is what I'm talking about. All this digging for one resistor, and then I gotta go back to digging again. And now I need a 220K. Well, I'll just grab this 220K that's in my face, because I'm not digging for that. There's one right here in my face. Just use it. This is a 1%. I didn't realize I had ordered a bunch of 1%. There, I could have got some like 5% cheaper. And I didn't. I've been so busy that I didn't think to double check that. So that 220K can just plop right on in here. I've got 100K over here. Grab one of them. That goes right above it. I'm just knocking out the ones that are easy because I'm like, I don't like digging. And I cannot wait till I cannot dig anymore. Now we need 10Ks. Well, we need another 100K. Hold up. Let me go ahead and stick that other 100K in there while I see it, because I'll forget. That's a bit. I'm getting pretty good at inserting resistors. What am I? I've put enough of them in boards. I ought to be an expert at inserting tiny things into. This build is coming right along nicely. I like it. Now we need 27 and 10. We need a 10 ohm. Oh, Is there a 22? While I'm sitting here, there's some lower values that I saw. If we don't have 27, 22 is good. And we need a 10 ohm. And I know I saw 4. What is this? There's a 47K. So we need 47K, a 27, and a 10. 47K. Oh, 47K. Where are you? 47. 47. Hey, there's a 33 ohm, 15 ohm. 12 ohm. What? 12 ohm? There's a 12 ohm in here? Right on, 1 ohm. Still not what I need, though. I gotta have that. That 20 ohm. Or 27 would be nice. A 10, a tenner. I need a. Definitely need a tenner. Wait a minute. There's a 10 ohm. All right, and we needed a 47K. Yeah. And I'm gonna see if I've got a 27. I'll keep that in mind while I'm looking for the 47. It's not likely I'll have that exact value, but I've been surprised before. There's a 27. What? Is that really 27? I have it on. I have the exact 27 ohm. That's right on. Cool. We'll use it. All right. So now I just need the last one, which is a 47K, and I haven't seen it yet. I see 27, 220, 15, 5. What? All right. What about this one? Let's go to the other bag. 220, 200, 20, 4.7, 2.20. And what did we need again? We needed 10. We needed 47K. I'll remember it eventually. $47K, let's go. I have one. Can't believe it. All right, let's show them who's boss. Put some of these 10s in there. Inserting resistors, yes I do. We can put it in any way we need to. Well, we are down to the last resistor if I can get in the bag. Let's go. Oh, emotional damage. There's only 5 left. Oh, that's gonna be a tragedy when I need it. Pull a SpongeBob. I need it. I need it. I need it. Alrighty, so let's solder all of that down and get these leads out of my face. Oh. Let's grab solder. Oops. Always wipe your tip. Put a little fresh solder on it. And wipe it off again. Don't breathe the flux. Don't breathe the flux. It's not good for you. No, it's not. How do I know? I don't know, but it's not. Don't breathe the flux, or you'll be in a knot. How we go, nobody knows, but we're getting there. Let go. Dun, 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 dun. We shall reflow when we're done, 'cause these look so bad. I definitely want to reflow those, just to be sure. They look alright, but I don't want to take any chances today. No sir, no double backs. We shall not be double backing. This is a one-way show. One-way trip. One-way trip. Check it. Well, why'd you get on the journey then, automatic? Let's go. That one definitely needs reheating. Get that nice Hershey's kiss going on. Yes, sir. Looking good. Clippity, clippity, clip. Clippity, clippity, clip these off the ship. Let's go. Clip these off to the side maybe so they won't stick in my fingers as I'm building. Don't want leads in fingers, they do not feel good. This is done by a trained idiot, automatic. Backup stream on my YouTube in case I get shut down for calling myself that. You never know. Anyway, we are nearly through with the resistive cutting. Let's go. Just clip, clip, clip till it never stops. Whoa. You gotta clip, 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 clip till you let it go. Whoa. Give it to your sister. Your sister is older. I don't even know all the lyrics, and I've seen the movie at least 60 times now. Every weekend for the last 6 weeks I've heard that movie. So I need a 103 for the 10 nanofarad capacitor. Let's put that there. You saw how quick I grabbed that 103? And then we need a 100 nanofarad, which is a 104. Put the 100 nanofarad. Put the nanofarad in there. Grab it from the drawer. Very easy. Let's do it. Do you like drinking Baileys from a shoe? I like drinking Baileys from a shoe. 47 nanofarad. I actually am going to have to grab that from this box, because that's a 473. That's a 333. Jackie, did you get in my box of capacitors? They are disorganized. 473. Let's go. And then another 100 nanofarad. That's a 104. Let's put 104 right here. I'll put that right in. Boop. I miss Jackie Chan Adventures. That was such a fun little series. All right. I'm serious. The old man was my favorite. Every time Jackie'd go out, say, Jackie, one more thing. That would trip me out. One more thing, like, tell it to me all at once and let me go. What am I again? So these are 10 microfarad capacitors, electrolytics. The rest of them were ceramic disc capacitors. Yes, mother. What the hell do you think you're doing? Soldering, my good man. Soldering. Trying to. What am I gonna? Yeah. Oh my God! Look. Okay, my partner can do Lois Griffin, and let me tell you, when you get the two of us together, the voices never stop. What am I? It gets so crazy. We'll be doing Family Guy, but we'll be having such fun doing Family Guy for real. And it's just I don't know. That back and forth gets me every time. We had another party member that could do some voices, but they weren't really as kosher as I thought maybe they were. So we kind of dipped on them. You know. So, but yeah, voices. Oh, I need to practice like with intent. I need to practice with some intent on some of them. Alrighty, so now we need a socket and a TLO72. That's one of these. Bring me your sockets. You know, I have an entire friends list of UK friends, and when I say they can also do a really good British accent, I can confidently say it's passable. Is it perfect? No, but it's passable, and that's actually hard to do accurately. So it kind of catches you by surprise when you hear it out of nowhere because it's really good, and you're just like, what? Oh, that was unexpected. What are we going to do today, Pinky? Try and take over the world. What am I gonna... Actually, I think Pinky asked Brain that. I don't think he's around. Anyway, so let's put this box here. We are just moving on along in this build today. This thing is flying. Are we really that far along? We are really that far along. We got a bent pin though. Straighten up, champ. Straighten up, little soldier. You've got a hole to fill. That's actually kind of a good thing that it's a little snug, because that allows me to focus less on the claw grip and more on the soldery bits, which always burn my finger when I do this because I'm trying to get a good solid base contact, and so I have to press on the side that I'm soldering, and that does burn ever so slightly. Not recommended, but I do it because I can, and I don't feel much in my hands anymore. All the years I've played guitar, I don't really have. I've played guitar officially 30 years. I had my 30-year anniversary 2 weeks ago. I can't believe it. I have literally played guitar for 30 years. 3 decades. My 3rd annual 10th anniversary. Let's go. Friggin' 2nd annual guitar birthday, 15 year. 2nd annual 15-year guitar anniversary. That's what I meant to say. Being cute, I guess. Trying to be. It's a little bit wonky donkey. Wonky donkey. He's a wonky donkey donkey, wonky donkey, three-legged wonky donkey. I don't like pin headers. They're so hard to put down because of how thick, like, the pins are. Oh, and I missed a 1UF capacitor. No problemo. That is right, y'all. We can grab that and insert just like so. No problem. Now we have a 1UF in there. And on we go. I was expecting this build to take like an hour, and it's taken more like 30 minutes. Kind of cool. Maybe we're getting good at it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we need to build a few more before we make that assumption. Alright, so everything on the back is installed, except for there's a few little tidbits of things. There's a bypass switch, there's an LED, and an LED, and those are 3mm LEDs, and then we have the alpha pots. Those go on this side, switch goes on this side, safety valve goes on this side as well. And so really the best way to do it at this point is going to be, we need 2 jack sockets. Let's go ahead and grab us a couple of those. And we also need some dual pole, dual throw switches. Have the 6 pins on them. And I've got those. They are in my drawer. Now, for this flips on this side, so that means this goes a lower left like that. So like this. And you can just bloop, flip that over. It's oriented-ish. You know that it's easier that way for me anyway. Somebody else might do it differently. But now I know that that's oriented the right direction. Which makes the next one I can just copy, just like that. Hold that in now. We are getting there. I love the way this thing is sounding though. It's like insanely spaceship. I still even have the patch that I was playing on yesterday. It's still patched up, and I could pick it up where I left off if I wanted to. Alrighty, so this now goes on the back of here. Click, just like that. And we'll solder down the 2 pads. It only uses 2, tip and sleeve, and it doesn't even really use the sleeve when you're patching. Not really. Not unless you wanted it to. So let's do this here. Boom. I love how easy these go together. I'm gonna, like, I'm really hoping the LED module benefited from this design, because that's what I did. I used a modular design for the LED control board. Now that that's done, these can come off. Those, I had to put those on there temporarily to hold them, and that way it goes together and then comes apart without causing issue. So that can sit here, and we need to put a pin header, and we need a box header. I'll just use one of these, and I think I've got some shorter headers I could just cut down to size. Yep, I sure do. I just use one of those. And that's we need to trim off 2 pins, which actually means I could reuse that pin header. I'll put that one up. I'll save that one. I like that. Let's go. And this is going to be the tricky bit, holding it without breaking out the helping hands. So you get it in this claw grip, right? Boom, just like that. Brace for burns, but look at that. Boom, pin header is installed, just like so, just like magic. Ouch. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Burn, baby, burn. This is not very disco inferno. Anyway, we're getting there. I don't like that sitting there like that though, so we're going to stick it on the rim of a jar, because that's going to make it so much easier. Sarcastically. I don't know, maybe it is going to make it easier. What? Did that really make it easier? It sure did. Right on. I'll take it. If it works, I'm not gonna question it. All right, so this one gets a. I need to take off 2 of these pins. These are a little trickier to take off. Yep, that killed it. That one's no longer going to be useful in the future. Only the side that I actually need. That's alright. So we're getting there. I love it. Let's go. Well, why are you being so nice and easy? What got into you? That was cool. Nice and smooth sailing. I appreciate that. That was the bee's knees. Safety squint. Flying leads everywhere. Alrighty, so now let's see how that worked. We should be able to plug these two together, and this switch goes on the outside. Cool. Is this on off all of them? Are they all the three position? All right, well that's fine. I don't know that there's 3 positions, but I think we already made the discovery in a previous build that it doesn't actually matter. Singing along. I just saw the YouTube chat. Yeah, I tend to get animated while I'm building stuff. I'm sorry. I forget that I'm even on camera sometimes. I literally I've done it long enough. I just set it and forget it, George Foreman style. And then we need a LED that's 5mm for the front. And that pops in. Like so. Oh, backwards. Oh, go me. I got it backwards. We're nearly there. At least we're getting, the only thing I haven't done are the, oh, you know what? Emotional damage. I forgot something. I forgot to dig them knobs. All of them. And I need 3 knobs. Good job, me. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited to have this module knocked out and start organizing the rest of my components in the new drawers. I got one that's a 68 drawer bin, which is what I'm using now. but it's completely full. So I got another one just like it, and that way resistors and capacitors have a nice array of drawers to live in. But then I also got the 44 drawer version that has the 6 big bins at the bottom, because I do have like these potentiometers and the keycaps, and I mean the knob covers and jack sockets. All of those are larger, and it's nice that they're in a Ziploc bag. I mean, they don't bother me in a Ziploc bag because they're big enough and there's enough of them. But it would also be nice for them to be organized in a drawer. That would satisfy my need for organization. And so I got one of those as well, so that everything has a place and everything can be in its place. That's going to be so nice. Alright, now we can pop this together. This is simply for assembling the solder on wait a minute. There we go. This is so I can hold everything together while I'm soldering down the switches and the knobs. I'm still gonna have to take it. I might have to take it back apart. It depends on if the safety valve will plug in without needing to take the module back like to bits, but I don't know yet. I've never built this one. Hence the live. I don't need both of those. I need one of those. Get on there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Tell you what, the modulation station is going to be fun to assemble. That joker's got 35 or 36 knobs on it. 36 jack sockets. It's a bit intimidating. Chilling and grinning. I felt that. Bought a load of component drawers. Yes. Oh Lord, have mercy. That I ought to do a live stream of just labeling stuff. No, everybody be like, "What is this? Why do I want to watch this?" Because everybody loves watching organization videos. I would watch it. I'd watch myself organize stuff just for the amusement. I said that out loud. Oh well. If you can't amuse yourself, you know, I feel like it's a win when I can laugh. Like when I can make myself laugh, that's a win. Winning. That is not. We're not. No. Charlie Sheen is probably not a very good person to quote. I don't even know. I don't mean anything ugly. That just kind of rolled out. But although I am vibing with the fact that this module went together so incredibly smooth, this one was probably the speediest module. Well, no, the dual buffered multiple was probably the speediest because it didn't have there's so far I've already crossed the line on how long it's taken me to build this one, that the other one was a little shorter. But as far as complexity goes, or how long it took to get everything, this one was definitely one of the easier ones. And it's a really nice, everything is like really easy to assemble too. So alright, LEDs in the hole. Let's go ahead and secure the LED. You always put the LED in loose because the way he's got these panels designed, the LED can be whatever length you need it to be as long as it pops through that hole. And so sometimes LEDs don't have any extra length. Sometimes they have, like in this case, half the lead had to be cut off. And this LED is a 3mm and it goes behind the tube. This is a distortion module. Now here's going to be the real trick. I know it needs to go in this hole, but these leads are also here. So I'm wondering maybe if I bent this a little bit first. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do a round bend first, and then come on in there, get in there. Oh, oh, that's hurting my fingers, but we're gonna get it. We are getting there. I'm getting smacked in the face with my solder reel. Emotional damage. Oh no. Don't break the LED, please. I don't want to have to extract this job. Oh. What? Alright, now let's get down in that little crevice. Put some molten jubilee right there. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Is it gonna cut that easy? Oh, it cut that easy. Oh, it cut that easy. Let's go. So now we have a little green LED to go behind the tube. And this tube should satisfyingly just plug right on in. Plug it in, plug it in. Ooh, look at that. That is nice. I like that. Oh my god. Now we have let's solder that down. Well, you don't have to solder it down. This one you don't, but that was a loose. It felt a little loose. So I am. And also because I don't plan to ever take this module apart, it'll also protect it from oxidation. So I am actually going to solder these pins, but you do not have to do that. In fact, I believe Sam even said so himself, that his are not soldered in. So just a heads up, you don't have to do this step. And I'm probably making a mistake by doing this, but I want to anchor it because I do have kids and stuff around here does get bumped and moved a lot. The oxidation down in here, it's really humid here, so as much as I would rather not solder this, I'm going to, because you don't have to use a socket with this board either, and if you do use a socket, it would make it hard to see the LED, or if not impossible, unless you drilled a hole in the bottom of it. So I soldered it. Let's go. And I believe that's done. Everything is in its place. Everything has a place. Everything is soldered. Knobs need knobs. Let's put some knobbies on here, and then we'll call this module built. Knobs, 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 and knobs. I can't wait to test this module out. Again, I'm not going to do that today. I'm about to get off live stream just as soon as I give a quick video overview of this thing. And that's because I do have other obligations, including organizing all of my parts bins. That's on the list. So now, let's see. Let me roll my solder back up here on the reel. In case anybody didn't know that, I have my reels on a spool, and that spool is like over the top of my workbench, so I can just pull down from it. So here's a look at the valve on the YouTube camera. Designed a little tube amp, glow, right on. That's cool. It went very bang. That's not so cool. The bang part's not so cool. So this is gain, tone, volume, on and off, on, off. And then for the TikTok camera, it's gain, tone, volume, the on and off, in and out. And that's all this module has to it. I do need to make a ribbon cable for it. No, I don't. I have a ribbon cable made. So that is this module assembled. I'm tempted to test it, but I don't have the energy to test it. So the next, what I'll do, we'll do like a run through of maybe the sounds. I'm going to be doing a tour of Wanda on the next, one of the next videos I'm working on. It'll be after the modulation station gets here. That is a brand new module. It's only recent released. So I don't think anybody's done a video on that yet. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a video on the modulation station build, just like I did this one. And when that's through, I'm going to take the backing off of my synthesizer, and we'll do a back tour of everything, right? And then maybe run through each of the modules with just an oscillator. So oscillator in this one, just to hear it, kind of play with it. This thing is really meant for distortion, so if you're running a plain wave into it, it's probably not likely to really do much to it in ways of anything but distortion. So, you know, this is a distortion module only, and then I've got a delay module, some filters, what else? An ADSRs, a couple other things. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And the next, I won't be able to do another builder's live stream until one of two things gets here: my LED control module that I designed, or that modulation station. And because I don't have a definitive date on delivery of either of those two things, I cannot give you a date. I'm so sorry, but it will be in the future, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. So anyway, I hope you guys take care and have a good evening. I will catch you next time. Let's go.